Hey there, guys. I am back. You're back. We're all back. That's awesome. So I have here a very large, probably the biggest box I've ever gotten from Monthly Knife Club. And so 2 points of full disclosure and transparency on this. The first thing you need to know is that this box came to me courtesy of Daryl at Monthly Knife Club. I have never in my life paid for the ultimate box. This is something that you don't see them unboxed all the time every month, because if and when he has an extra one, he sends it to me so we can unbox it. Okay. I have paid for the other subscriptions. Okay. I've never paid for an ultimate. So I want you to know that upfront and honest. Second, you know how I like to do my unboxings surprise style. I already opened this. I didn't go through it. I just I peeked in just to figure out what it was, because again, I saw Monthly Knife Club on the label, but in my life, I have never seen a box this big from Monthly Knife Club, so I just wasn't sure. So, you know, I just opened it, kind of figured out what it was, closed it back up. So while I do have a sense of kind of the stuff that's in there, I haven't gone through it or anything yet. So still battling so I get these, you know, I'm pretty open and honest with you guys about my health stuff. One of the things that goes along with my specific respiratory conditions from all the burn pit crap is I have chronic bouts of acute bronchitis. So it's not chronic bronchitis, but chronic bouts of acute bronchitis, and I'm going through another one right now. I get to take all the prednisone in the world. It's fantastic. I might be a little crazier than normal right now. But anyway, so let's get into this. This huge ass Monthly Knife Club Ultimate for August 2023. It's super humid out here. I'm hoping the cutting money doesn't get all kung fung doodled while we do this, and it's still good for cut test. So I'm opening it upside down because shipping label's on the front. I guess this is why we have the very big box. We have a very big bag. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items in this box. Okay. And so we haven't seen an ultimate in a little while, so I'll just go through it again. So you can subscribe to many different plans. Monthly Knife Club actually has stuff more than just knives. So in this box, there's the advanced, the premium, the ultimate, okay? And then I'm trying not to look at these because I haven't unboxed these all yet, okay? But then there's also the standard name brand, the tier 2, and the Onyx. I don't want to see those because I haven't unboxed those yet. Those are the things that I get every month. So I don't want to see those because those are still going to be a surprise. But just like any other box, if you get the ultimate, you get everything. If you get the premium, you get the advanced of the premium. And if you get the advanced, just get the advanced. So anyway, we're going to go through everything here, starting with the advanced plan, and then working all the way down and see what we got. I'm a big fan of Monthly Knife Club, and I don't try to hide that because I tell you guys the truth. I love their customer service. I think that they're one of the better subscription services out there, and that's why I tell you guys that my own money goes to support like that company. So I feel confident in not only saying positive things but encouraging you to go shop there too. It's one thing when a company just sends me samples and I say like, yeah, I like this stuff. It's another thing where long term money out of my pocket goes to buy their stuff. So and that is how the relationship between me and Daryl there has started, because actually through me buying my subscriptions and doing videos, he noticed that there was an uptick in sales in the Onyx, and he said, hey, thanks, that's cool. I'd love to know, you know, your opinions, like what do you, and he actually said what suggestions you have. And anyway, so that's kind of how me and him came to talk, and why now anyway he sends me this ultimate when he has some. And you guys, I'm not, again, I may get the box for free from time to time, but if you go back and you watch the videos, there are plenty of items where I've said, I just don't like this thing in it. I think it's a fluff kind of item or not a good item, and, you know, he values the actual honest constructive criticism. Let's start with the advanced plan. UCO survival matches, $3.99. These are UCO, excuse me, make some stuff that I'm not a big fan of. It's Walmart brand, not a Walmart brand, but stuff you could buy at Walmart. And sometimes we talk about that in a negative way. One of the products that UCO makes that I love is their fire starting stuff. And I've said this over and over, go through the channel and find it. UCO matches, their storm matches, their survival matches are top notch. I will never complain in any box, I mean, whether it seems to fit or not, about getting UCO survival matches. These are great, and the packaging they come in is awesome because, oh, is this like sealed? It's like, yeah. The packaging they come in is always reusable for other stuff. So like, it's waterproof, and after you're done with this package, with the matches, you can always use this to carry little odds and ends. You can use this, make a little sewing kit, little fishing kit, just tinder, or whatever else you want. I mean, it's good stuff, and it comes with extra strikers to put over there. And these things burn great. I love it. I love UCO. They've got the matches, they've got the actual fire starters, which are like, you can strike them, and it's got a fire starter material on them, the wedge-shaped ones. Awesome. I love this. I'm happy. Good item. I like it. Put it right there. Next, the Schrade fixed blade knife. They value of $21. I'm not going to be a big fan of this. I can tell you that right now. There was a time where, in my younger years, I loved Schrade things. The Schrade Clip It, I think it was called. I loved it. I didn't know many better then. It was a cool knife. It's made of crap steel. I know that now. But I think that Schrade, while Schrade does have a history, you know, as a producer and stuff, they don't make the highest quality things. And I think we've probably seen this somewhere before. It is small and EDC friendly if you're into the EDC fixed blade thing. It's got nice rubberized handle, which is good for, you know, grip and wet stuff. Thumb ramp with the jimping is nice. It's a little small in my hand. I'd like a bigger handle, but blade size wise, EDC friendly. Does it say what it's made of? It doesn't. It will give you cancer in California. Oh, it does. Here we go. Here's some specs. Can I get that on camera for you? 7CR, okay, which I often say is the lowest quality alphabet steel I would ever accept in anything I would carry. I know I freak people out sometimes when I do this, but I can feel there. Can you hear it? Maybe you can hear it when I do it up near the microphone. As it catches, there's a burr on the edge, and I can feel it. I don't know if you can hear it catch there. So out of the package, this needs a little bit of refining and everything. I'm not a big fan of these kinds of, you know, Schrade just, nah. I don't know if I'd just throw it in the trash. I don't know, but it needs a little bit of work. Not my favorite item. There are some people who would like this. I'm not one of them. Let's see, what else? The Coast FL65 headlamp, value $33. Coast has a long, proud American tradition of making lights and knives. Now, a lot of their stuff is made in the USA, and they make stuff overseas too. And you just don't know. But Coast does have a great reputation. Not everybody knows about them. Lifetime warranty, which we like. IP54. You know, so a lot of times we just see the X ratings and stuff. All these numbers mean something. So dust resistance and stormproof, that's what the there's a whole, I talked about all the ratings once. I probably should do a whole video on the IP ratings. So what do we got here? First push high, second push medium, third push low. 450 lumens on high, 250 lumens on medium, and 58 lumens on low. You've got 13 hours on low, and you've got 36 minutes on high. I'm sorry, 36 meters. Now you have 3 hours, sorry, 3 hours on high, 23 hours on low. So it's cool. Coast does make some, I mean, good stuff. I don't know, it's odd to me. They've been around for over 100 years, and not a lot of people, not everybody has heard of them. So, it'd be nice to have a little bit more padding, you know, besides just this. I feel like that, if you have a hat on, great, but if you just have this on your head, this might become uncomfortable over time. But I'm just assuming right now, I don't know. Do we have batteries in here? It'd be nice if we did. Let's see, what's this? Oh, good. Comes with batteries. That's nice. AAA. Where is our button? Ah, it's... Oh, so I didn't know we had red. It's going to be very hard to see out here. So we got red, and then we got light. 1, 2, 3. Of course, I'm not going to be able to give you a proper demonstration out here. But high, medium, low. Can you do the red lights while you have? Yes, you can. So you have some red light for map reading. I'm going to put this on real quick, and I'm just going to tell you how it feels. By the way, this is reflective. It's not as bad as I thought. It's kind of comfortable, actually. I still say, though, if you tighten this up over time, the plastic might just be a little bit uncomfortable. I don't know. I could be wrong, but that's just my overall impression. Let me give you the hat view. I'm not taking my hat off. My hair is stupid. So... kind of like the red and black color on it, but it actually is very lightweight, you know, on your head. I'm not sure what we do with these clips exactly. Well, we'll figure that out some other time. So I like and then it bends, you know, so you can angle it down. I like headlamps, you know, for working on stuff. Having one more to put in the car or the go bag or whatever, especially the car if you got to work on the side of the road or whatever. But 415 lumens, I mean, like I said, if you're working on the car on the side of the road and you're close up on it, how much light do you need? What do they say the value on this is? $33. I don't know. You can judge that on your own. But like I said, Coast is a... Coast... Oh, good. I'm filming right in front of the garbage over there. Coast is a good brand. It just... It's very overshadowed by other stuff. So they make some kind of cheesy, cheap knives. They make some very, very good knives. If you look up the Coast XF350, it's actually a great knife. I've had it for years. Done some custom stuff. Put a thing if you want to check it out. Yeah, so anyway, I could like this one. And you know what? More importantly, the boys will love this camping. They'll love it running around outside, just playing. So yeah, I like this. Got one more item in the advanced box here. We've got the Kershaw Brawler. Have I seen the Kershaw Brawler? I don't know. $39.95. I have a feeling that's kind of like MSRP value. I don't know. But I feel like I have seen this. Centering's a little bit off, to tell you the truth. But you do have a 4-way adjustable clip. These are plastic scales. Plastic backspacer. This kind of reminds me of a classic old Kershaw. Nice grip on it, though. Feels like Speed Safe. Yep. Speed Safe is my favorite spring assist system. Yeah, it has, you know, that classic lower end Kershaw look, but Kershaw quality is good at any level. It's just like it's the difference in the materials is really what it is. So we're probably looking at like 8CR13 or so. I forgot the name of this one when the Tonto is sort of rounded a little bit. It's got the reinforced Tonto blade shape. Again, you know, Kershaw's kind of sort of not low end, but lower, less expensive EDC. I'm sure we could find this for less than 40 bucks. We really could. But it's their kind of, I call it like the no frills, you know, easily accessible Kershaw line. But the thing is, like I said, their quality is just as good as their more expensive one. It's just the factor of the materials that it's made of. And I have many of these in my collection of these kind of less expensive Kershaws. They're, you know, I guess I'll say it and repeat myself one more time. It's just the factor of the materials that they're made of. Plastic instead of G10, lower end steel instead of some of the more premium steels. But in terms of, damn cicadas are back. In terms of the quality of manufacturing and construction, you know, you've got everything that the more expensive higher end Kershaw's got. yo, you can feel such a difference between that Schrade and this Kershaw. Very nice out of the box. Probably not something I would carry, but definitely something that I would put in the hands of somebody that I gave a shit about. You know, like as a I hate the term starter knife, but I wouldn't want to trust them with like $100, $150, $200 knife, you know, as they're learning, but want to give them something decent that it wouldn't be a tragedy if they messed up a little bit. This would be a great knife for that. So, and the Speed Safe, I love Speed Safe. It's just a great spring assist system. And a lot of Kershaw knives that are Speed Safe are engineered well enough that if you were to take that spring out, they would still function just as well. So, yeah, I like this. Not like, wouldn't be a favorite, but it would be a like it. It would definitely be a like it. So, cool. And that's everything in the advanced plan. So they give a total value, and again, probably think MSRP of $97.94, but still pretty good. I mean, 3 out of 4, 75% like it ratio. Not bad. I can dig it and get behind that. And you know, probably trade that or just gift it or keep it as just a beater, whatever. So, still not a fan of it. So in the premium plan, we've got everything we see here, and then we move up to the Special Ops Tat Gear Molly Build Pack, which they say has a value of $49.95. That's a pretty big pack for just $50. So I'm curious. Let's check it out. So it's a very marine color. This one looks more like a spice brown than a coyote to me. Material is 600 by 600D polyester. 1 water bladder pocket, 1 lining pocket, 3. Well, we'll figure all that out. Straps can be hidden inside. Okay, so on the outside, we're just going to point out obvious shit here. Got a small patch panel for, you know, name tag, morale patch, something like that. We've got our Pals Webbing Molly compatible straps. Let's see. I'm going to uncinch this to see how big it gets. Now, these unclip, which is interesting, but these lower ones don't. Wonder why that is. Just curiosity. Not as thick as some of the tactical bags that I've had, but not flimsy either. You can see it unfolds pretty well. It doesn't say total number of liters. If I can find it online or something, I'll put the total, you know, internal volume there. You've got carry handles on both sides, which is cool, so you can carry it as like a carry-on on the plane, or you've got a handle right there. Let's start with the internal pocket on the external. So weatherized, which is nice, okay? And just one big open pocket, but you know what? It opens really nicely if you want to get access to it. I really like pockets that open kind of nice and wide so you can really get into it. Be cool to have a little organization in there, you know, just for some small odds and ends, but I really dig the fact that you can get your hands all the way in there. Top pouch also weatherized on the outside, and just again, opens nice and wide. You can get to whatever's in there. That's cool. By the way, all metal zippers. Again, wide access, just like your mom. Same thing here. Wow, this is a little stiff, you know, needs to be broken in a bit. Same thing on the bottom. And again, weatherproofing all around the outside on every outside pouch. That's really cool. And we have the same over here. Yep, same kind of pockets on the other side. We just haven't, because it's so new and a little stiff, really needs to break in the material. There we go. So 6 external pouches, 2 on the sides, 2 on the front. That's pretty nice. This thing opens almost to a full 180 degrees. Now, one thing I kind of would like to see is that this weatherproofing that they have, you know, all on the external, would spread to the bottom if the bottom panel here also had that. So if you're putting it down on wet ground, you know, your internals are a little protected. What is also really cool is, so these pouches have the weatherproofing, but then all the sides, and again, these flaps have the weatherproofing, but then interior weatherproofing on all of the whole panel there. I like that a lot. So again, it would be nice if this bottom panel had that weatherproofing also, but you know, it is what it is, I guess. We got in here just another zippered pouch. Okay. I mean, so lots of storage space. Again, I'd like a little bit of organization area in here, but that's just really nitpicking at this point. So hydration bladder, or you could use it for a laptop or whatever you wanted, but then you have your hose pass through right there. The material is nice. You know, like I said, it's a little thinner than some of the other real heavy kind of nylons that I've seen on some other tactical packs, but it's also a bit lighter weight than some of those as well. Great padding on the straps here. Really great padding on the straps. Sternum strap. I hate when, you know, there are some where you can actually choose to move the sternum strap onto different parts of the webbing, and I've seen lately a lot of backpacks that really don't give you that option anymore. And I'd like to have that option. You know, I mean, not everybody's body is exactly the same, but sternum strap and no waist strap, no kidney pads, but okay, that's, you know, it's just another minor thing. And the padding is kind of lightweight on the back, but it's there. This would be a great candidate for, you know, in battle box mission, what was it, 101 or whatever, the padded vent with this just kind of flat back. This would be a good pack to put that on. I can really see myself enjoying this pack and using this pack. Very, very spacious, especially as like a 72-hour bag for travel. So yeah, I like this. Now, they said something about putting the straps, what did it say? About putting the straps internal. Straps can be hidden inside. How exactly would one go about doing that? I don't know. That's something that I would need to do further research on. But yeah, absolutely. I think this is I can't say it's a great bag because, you know, I would need to really try it out a little first. But initial impressions are, this is a pretty damn good bag. For $50, 50 bucks, I've seen bags that don't seem to have as much open space and easy access go for like twice, 3 times the price. They had some other features, but you know, for what you're getting for the $50, I think that's totally worth it. Even if that's just an MSRP price, and you can find this for less, even better value. Even better value. So I am not at all in any way unhappy with this. In fact, I think this is a great item, and I am 100% behind it. So we got one thing left in the ultimate plan. Everything in the premium plan. Now we're looking at the Real Steel Huggin folding knife. Value is $119. Real Steel makes some great stuff. So they'll say the total value of everything, you know, everything here is $266.89. Let's take a look at this Real Steel Huggin. Oh, we're gonna strike some Dave jealousy here. Orange, G10, and satin. So we've got all the standard Real Steel stuff, it looks like. We'll be able to see some specs for you guys. And for me, because I don't have to put anything in text. Awesome. Let's see, what kind of VG10? Great steel. Great EDC steel anyway. All right. And then, you know, you get your standard. Real Steel loves to put this in here, and it's like all the different, just different models and stuff, and okay. Oh, that is some bright orange G10. Light texture. Axis type lock, whatever they are calling it these days. Very skinny deep carry clip. good retention, but light, you know, not shredding, and you can rotate that for left or right tip up carry. Very minimal construction. I love it. Got a G10 backspacer. Another knife where they decided to have the frame just a little sitting outward of the scales. I don't know why they're doing that these days, but I love the minimalist construction. Looks really good. Oh, that's nice. Oh. Finely tuned right out of the box. I say that, of course, as I screw it up. That is a beautiful knife. And, of course, oil from the pivot leaking down this beautiful satin finish. Grind lines. I hope I'm getting them, but I love beautiful satin grind lines. Nice handle size. Enough for a big hand to hold on to. A little skinny, but you can get a good grip on it. This jimping extends nicely. You know, most of them, knife this size, kind of quit right about there, but it gives you just a little bit extra. Swedge looks great. Just beautiful classic drop point shape. Let's cut and money it. Oh. Very smooth, super smooth. Excellent out of the box right there. I like the fuller. Not that it does much, but I think that, you know, that's not enough to really lighten up the blade, but it's a nice aesthetic. I love Real Steel. Real Steel, their designs are, they're stylish, but they're simple. You know, they're not gaudy and in your face. And this is, I would definitely carry this. Although, since it is orange, you know, probably gonna see that it gets rehomed to the orange lover, because I'm not a big orange G10 fan. If you choose to reverse grip it, they've got jimping for you right there. Nice thought out. And jimping down in the semi-choil area there. So, like, you know, your finger just locks onto it. Great design. Beautiful knife. Very, very nice knife. Totally get behind this thing. The action on it is just so good. Is it bearings? I have a feeling it's bearings. Can't really see. I'm sure it said so in the specs, but awesome knife. Great knife. I mean, yeah, there are better materials and more premium things out there, but just for what you're getting, the action, the mechanics, the engineering, the construction, the fit and finish, it's just, I mean, it's a great combo. And I like the size of it. Some people would say it's a little bit big for your standard EDC size. I say it's perfect, especially for my hand size. Great. I love this. Awesome. So I think this is a real winner of a box. There have been Ultimate boxes with more in it, but I think, thinking back on it, in those boxes with more items, smaller items, I probably didn't like more of what was in it. There's really one thing here. How did this get so dirty? What the hell? I think there's really only one thing that I didn't like in this box, and it's the Schrade. I love this bag. Well, I really like this bag. I can't say I love it yet. I need to carry it around and try it. The Kershaw is, like I said, it's good enough. It's good enough, and there's no reason to dislike it. For its purposes, you know. The headlamp does what it says. It's got a good name behind it. The U-seal matches I absolutely love, and this Real Steel I love. So I could, you know, it's just, I could totally get behind this box. Again, the Schrade, meh, but I'm sure there are people who would love this Schrade too. And you know, it's just me and my Schrade poopiness. So I think this is a great box. I haven't seen an Ultimate in a long time, but of all the ones to come along, I'm really glad it was this one. I really want to test out this bag, and you know, I can't do much right now because of health-wise, but I'm looking forward to when I can. And I'm definitely gonna put this bag through its paces, maybe do a follow-up, So we'll look forward to that. As always, I'm going to put a link to Monthly Knife Club in the video description. Not to any specific product, just to the overall Monthly Knife Club, so that you guys can check out everything that they have. They have so many different plans and subscriptions. Like, they really try to tailor it to what you want to see. And as I would say, it's not an affiliate link or anything like that. I just think you should like Monthly Knife Club. I think they're a great company, and I really support them. So, what do you guys think of this box? Favorite item, least favorite item? How do you like it overall? I'm curious. Especially, I love it when people agree with me because it makes me feel smart and special. But I especially love it when people don't agree with me and we can talk about our individual, feelings on stuff. Because there are times where people do bring stuff up that I can think about and change my mind on some stuff. So please, let me know in the comments what you think and how you feel about everything. And thanks to Daryl at Monthly Knife Club for letting us take a look at this box. Pretty cool. Remember that you guys are all absolutely awesome, and I appreciate every single one of you, and I'll be back again real soon.